Please welcome the Arts and Culture Club students of Olympic High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Madeline Ortez, and we're students from Olympic High School. It is a great honor and privilege to be here with you guys tonight, and thank you. The name of my poem is Love on the Other Side. They didn't come for riches or gold. They came for peace, for quiet mornings, for the kind of safety that lets children sleep through the night, because where they were, even the stars felt afraid to shine. My father came with calloused hands and steady eyes. He didn't bring much, just his father's name. In the future he could already see, one where his children could speak freely, where his last name wouldn't be a burden. Más vale morir de pie que vivir de rodillas, he'd say, not with anger, but with pride. He walked forward without looking back, not escaping, but choosing, not running, but reaching. He left behind sleep, soft mornings, his mother's voice, because there was something better ahead, a life where fear didn't sit at the dinner table, where dignity was not a luxury. My mother came with hands that never stopped working, and eyes that never stopped dreaming. She packed lunches like prayers, folded hope into tamales, into homework, into the way she'd say, mija, no te rindas. A mal tiempo, buena cara, she'd say, and smile through it all. The fridge was small, the bills were many, but love lived loud in our little house. We wore the same shoes 2 years in a row, but we also wore joy, laughed aloud, danced in the kitchen when the check finally cleared. El que algo quiere, algo le cuesta, she said, and kept going. They crossed more than borders. They crossed into hope, into the unknown, into something better, not just for them, but for us. They brought stories, songs, fire that never went out. They gave us courage without having to say the word. And now we carry their journey in our bones. I speak with pride, not apology, because their hands built this life. Because I am their dream, breathing, standing, writing this in 2 languages. They taught us that si se puede isn't just something you chant, it's something you live. It's what gets you through the doors they said were locked. They kept the promise, and because they did, we are here, not broken, not lost, but whole and rising. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me. My name is Yari Marquez. There's no going back, pero hay alas. We came with chancletas gastadas, maletas, filled more with hope than clothes, and names our abuelas whispered like spells to keep us safe. The air here smells different, not of home, but of posibilidad. Streets wide like the dreams we carried, across miles and miedo. Some days we miss the sound of tortillas puffing on the comal, the hum of pulperias on warm afternoons, where vecinas chismeando over frijoles and knew your story without even asking. But then, a neighbor smiles, a child laughs in 2 languages, and the wind says, bienvenidos, in a voice we almost trust. This country, it doesn't always open its arms, but sometimes it lets us build wings, and we fly anyway. Adelante con tus alas. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Camila Ochoa, and my poem is The Beginning of Me. Many times we're told to live in straight lines, to fit in the gaps, to climb the ladder without missing a rung. But life isn't linear, it's messy, it's loud, and somehow it's still beautiful. My story, it didn't start with me. It started beside my father. Late at night, his stories weaving stories that carried more than words, they carried weight and wisdom. As I sat next to him, eyes wide, heart full, I didn't just hear about his pain, I saw the fire that kept him going. Immigration isn't about leaving, it's about believing that something better waits on the other side of sacrifice. My father left everything so we could dream anything, and still, he never said, do it for me. He said, do it for you, because you deserve to become someone new. He's still learning, and I'm still listening. He walks me through his mistakes, not to shame, but to shield. Gentle in his reminders that life won't always make sense, that struggle doesn't mean failure, that wings grow back even after being clipped. He longed to fly and never stopped trying, and now he handed me the pencil. My canvas waits, a story built on sacrifice, written in love, and driven by dreams, because they never gave us a life of difficulty. They gave us the lesson within it. They showed us the price of hope and gave us everything they were never handed. They were the beginning of my story, but now I get to write the rest. Thank you.
Good evening, honorable guests. My name is Lady Garcia, and I'm thankful for you guys having me here. The name of my poem is Bright Within the Clouds. The hope I have is not to be rich and famous. All I desire is an amount of joy, a moment of health and fun. The things that I could never do now, I want to experience. I wish to explore the outside world, run like a kid once more. I seek to enjoy my days on earth to the fullest. My goal is set. I wish for my joy with friends. I wish for the health of my family and myself. Once again, I hope to dance in the rain. Let the water drops hit my face. Without the worry of pain or disease, I want to sing and dance loudly. So loud for everyone to hear, for them to hear the joy that is to live. I wish to look for the rainbows in the rain. Wait until the sun beams bright. I want to feel the bright rays, the joyous rays of sun in my face. Bright within the clouds, I am about to dream big and accomplish again. Thank you.
Good evening. As your last speaker for Olympic High School, I would like to open my heart to all of you. My name is Diego Alan León Carranco. The Rhyme of a Star. 17 silent skies are white. I ride the rhythm with heart in stride. A student dream, a notebook worn, a bright future, a soul reborn. Born in Mexico, raised in the deep, in every song my soul will keep the warmth of home, the space, the sun, but everything still has yet begun. A land of echoes, loud and vast, where questions are asked, not of who you were, but who you'll be. I just know that I'll always be free. I strung the strings with hands that know the folk, the jazz, the Latin flow. Trova tears and rock and roll, but live inside my growing soul. I write in Spanglish, laugh in rhyme. My life is on the border all the time. Between love, the pain, the dream, I build my bridge on every theme. A lover, yes, of art and light, of friends found in serenades, of stories shared across the stage, of fighting and hate with joy and grace. So here I stand, both proud and new, a tapestry of red, white, blue, and green and gold, and all I am, a song, a flame, a rising jam. I'm 16, and I'm Mexican by blood, American by choice.
Let's stand up for them. These are our young leaders. This is our future. Their boldness, their courage. Thank you. Thank you.